Hey everybody, welcome to day 94, Reseller Reflections, a day in the life of a full-time reseller supporting her family. It is September 10th, 2024, and I am just checking my audio. All right, there we go. All right. Sorry about that. I should have done that before I went live, but it's one of those days that I just needed to press record because today kicked my butt. It, it was one of those days that reselling is hard. It is hard work. And today was one of those days that reminded me of that. Yeah, most days I love what I do. I don't feel like it's really hard to push myself through. Today, I had to push myself through. Uh, I want it to be done, I guess, about 2.5 hours ago, but it didn't work out because guess what? Day 9, we hit our sales goal, and I had shipping to do. And I know tomorrow I have a long day in the morning is filled with quite a few meetings. So I wasn't going to have time to finish all the shipping in the morning. Stuff sells overnight. And so I really pushed myself to reset to 0 and get the shipping done this evening. And you know what? It's done. I feel really good about that. I won't be anxious when I go upstairs. If I had left it, I just kept saying to myself, all right, well, you can leave it for the morning, but you're going to really not have a great morning if that's the case. You're going to be stressed, not knowing if you can get it done, and all the shipping's going to go out and all of that stuff. So it's done. And phew. All right. Just this we have those days. We all have those days that just remind us of how hard reselling is. Most of the time it's not. It's a lot of work, but it's not particularly hard. Today was a day that was just mentally draining, but so glad I'm reset to 0. So glad I'm coming on here on Reseller Reflections, and these people are joining me on the Reset to 0 challenge. Jill of Rusted Truck Relics, Jason Santee Swapper, Char Fabulous Flamingos, Kathy Singz, Nick Mr. C Chats, Vanessa Brightest Holidays Diabetic Reseller, Judith R, and Pam of Whimsy and Such. Thank you so much for showing up, for resetting to 0, and just keeping me accountable. And we had a little fun in our mastermind today. One of our members was teasing the other one. I won't use names. That we were this weekend is the Listapalooza, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You can join it free in our Patreon group where we just get together and we do listings and we just really challenge ourselves to do that. We have prizes. So the one member was saying to the other one, well, if you don't reset to 0, that's a 25-point deduction in the Listapalooza. And that was just hilarious. But it did spark them to get back on track and start resetting to 0. So I don't know. I'm going to have to talk to Molly and see if that can be a thing. So if you are in a brick and mortar or whether you are an online, all resellers are welcome to participate in the challenge. We have a mix of brick and mortar, online. There's different kind of rules for brick and mortar and online and versus online to kind of even the playing field. But it's really a lot of fun, and it's definitely a business booster that'll jumpstart you going into Q4. We're calling it the diving into Q4 at Listapalooza. So the quote today was, starve your distractions, feed your focus. And Molly and I decided on this morning, and I love this quote. So starve your distractions, feed your focus, because when you're working towards something, it is way better to focus on the positive rather than the negative. Like, so you're not telling yourself, don't do something. You're telling yourself to do something else. Like, you're not saying, don't eat that pizza. You're saying, I'm going to choose to eat an apple. And you're focusing on the good things that you're doing. I'm not going to waste any time on Facebook today, or I'm going to focus my energy on my listings, or whatever your priority is. Today, I really struggled to get my 4 hours in. That is why I am so late, because I didn't get started until later in the day. So I'm going to have to work. I'm going to have to work a little harder at that, and just really figuring out time-wise, where my time is going. Right now I'm recording how I'm spending my time. So it's going to be more obvious when I look back at the week. One of the things that the ladies and I decided on today is that we will be doing our reseller reset. We do that. We've been doing that every other Sunday live on YouTube, where the three of us get together and we talk about our schedules and what our plan for the week is, as we do that on a Sunday night. So we're actually going to move that all into our Patreon group so that everybody can be on Zoom and participate and, do that Sunday night reseller reset together. And really just, that was at the request of our Patreon members. And so if you haven't joined us and you're thinking about it, give it a try. There's trial memberships, there's free membership. It just depends on, what level you're, what's included. But always the book club is free and Listapalooza is free, and any special events we do, that is not, you just join as a free member. So we're always looking to expand our members, especially our free members in our community over there. It's just a lot of fun. So if you're a collaborative reseller and you're thinking about it, go ahead, give it a try. We'd love to have you. So today we released our episode of Chats. We do that on Tuesday afternoons. So it is our book review. I know I've been talking about that, of the Think and Grow Rich book, which was a little bit of a difficult read, but Kathy of Kathy Singz, Jason Santee Swapper, and Vanessa, Diabetic Reseller, we got together. We broke it down. We told you the good things we got out of the book so that you don't have to wade through and read that book. I'm going to link up the episode we released today in the show notes here. I just listened to it. I was so proud of these guys. They had so many insights into what was a very difficult book, and we extracted so much out of it that has worked toward growing our businesses and just making us more excited about what we do. So I'm going to link that up if you want to take a listen. So that's Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. You've probably heard it referenced in every book you've read, every speech you've listened to. They're always referencing that book. So you can get the details without actually having to read it. And it's tailored specifically toward resellers. All right. So that was really cool. That was definitely a labor of love reading that book with the Sea Chatters and the people in the book club. And I'm just so proud of the video and the discussion and where they all went with it. So good job, guys. Thank you. That was a good one. All right. So everybody, I hope you have, I don't think I'm forgetting everything. I touched on sales. I touched on the video release. I touched on the quote. I think I got it all. All right, everybody. I cannot wait. I just all day, I was just like, I just want to just go upstairs and just relax for a little while. And it's that time now. So I'm going to go do that. And I hope you all have a wonderful night right after you reset to 0. I will see you tomorrow on day 95. Bye-bye.